13 inventions of the mysterious Indus Valley civilization that we still use. 1. Shampoo. The oldest shampoo ever found is 4,500 years old. Traces of this mixture were discovered by archaeologists. It was made of soap nuts and amla. It was some sort of herbal shampoo. 2. Buttons. Indus Valley buttons weren't used for fastening. They were purely ornamental. However, they were also the first buttons ever made. The oldest one is 5,000 years old. The buttons were made of seashell. Some were carved into geometric shapes. They had holes pierced into them for attaching them to clothes. 3. Flush toilets. Flush toilets existed in Mohenjo-Daro around 2800 BC. They were built into the outer walls of homes. The toilets consisted of vertical chutes. The waste was flushed into cesspits or street drains. 4. Distillation. The world's oldest distillation apparatus was found in West Pakistan. It's made of terracotta and dates from around 3000 BC. Distillation was probably used to make perfumes. 5. Cotton. The Indus cotton industry was well developed. Indus Valley inhabitants were the first to cultivate cotton. They also developed methods for spinning and weaving it. Some of these methods remained in use for centuries. They were used in India until industrialization. 6. Public garbage cans. Archaeologists have found several brick containers in Mohenjo-Daro. They were strategically placed at street junctions. The containers were specifically used for garbage disposal. 7. Bow drills. Bow drills were discovered at Mehrgarh in Pakistan. They date back to the 4th and 5th millennium BC. They were used to drill holes into lapis lazuli and carnelian. Some of the drills were made of green jasper. 8. Shipyards. The world's oldest shipyard was found in Lodel. It was built around 4,400 years ago. The dock was built on the eastern flank of the town. It was located away from the main current of the river to avoid silting, but it provided access to ships at high tide as well. 9. Public swimming pools. The Great Bath of Mohenjo-Daro is especially impressive. It was the size of a modest municipal swimming pool. Stairs led down to the water at each end. The Great Bath was built in the 3rd millennium BC. It had a maximum depth of 8 feet. 10. Dentistry. Dentistry was already practiced in the Indus Valley. In 7000 BC, bow drills were used to cure tooth-related disorders. They were likely operated by skilled craftsmen. 11. Signboards. The world's oldest signboard was discovered at Dolavira. It's a large wooden board with gypsum letters. The letters can be arranged to spell messages. At some point, the board fell flat on its face. The wood decayed, but the arrangement of the letters survived. It hasn't been deciphered yet. 12. Stadiums. The first stadiums were constructed at Dolavira and Juni Karan. They had terrace stands. There were separate stadiums for commoners and the elite. 13. Dams. The Indus water storage system was called Bund. It was used to trap rain and torrential waters. Stone walls were built along the slope of torrential riverbeds. The walls served as reservoir dams. They restricted the flow of water and diverted it into canals for irrigation.